Alright, good evening, Rutsu. How you guys doing today? I am the Bronx Blogger, and here with the MLB Round Up. We got the cables working, we got the video working, we got the mic working right over here. And we're going to be talking baseball now here every day until the end of the playoffs. And after, once we start hitting the off-season, we'll just be a once-a-week type of show going over the hot stove. But right now we got no more hot stove. We have spring training in full gear, and we're going to hurry up and get down to the scores. The Dodgers and the Baltimore Orioles, they each tied at 4 apiece into the 10th inning. The Marlins defeated Boston 3-2. Cincinnati Reds lost to the Twins 8-6 in 10 innings. Toronto Blue Jays over Cleveland Indians 6-1. The Yankees over Houston, sorry their dugout, 7-6 was that final. Phillies over Pittsburgh 3-1. Washington over St. Louis 3-2. Tampa Bay topped Detroit 10-9, and the Mets finally getting on the win column. They defeat the Atlanta Braves 3-2. Kansas City Royals over the White Sox 7-6. The Cubs over Seattle 6-5. Colorado continuing their slight dominance, slight edge over the Arizona Diamondbacks. They won 7-5. Angels over Oakland 6-1. In a game that just completed, the San Diego Padres defeated the Milwaukee Brewers 12-4. And in the 10th inning, Texas and the Giants are tied at 6 apiece. We'll go ahead and get tomorrow's scores for you a little bit later in the show. But right now we got a little bit of news here for you. Bobby Mercer of the New York Yankees, Yes Network, one of their announcers, is resting in the Houston hospital after undergoing a small brain biopsy on Monday. And the results aren't really expected until later in the week. Some of you may know he was out on the off-season last year for a brain tumor. He had emergency surgery, made a full recovery, and returned to the announcer's booth, and we had another good season with them. The Dominican Republic, they will not participate in the second World Baseball Classic if it is not considered as one of the sites for the 3 rounds of the tournament. Now, last year, the Dominican Republic made it all the way to the Championship Series, led by David Ortiz. Unfortunately, they lost to Japan. Chicago Cubs outfielder Alfonso Soriano is going to miss up to 5 days after fracturing his middle finger during practice on Sunday. Fantasy owners, I wouldn't worry too much about him. He'll be back in full health by the time the season begins. And Prince Fielder, first baseman for the Brewers, had his contract renewed today, and Fielder is not too happy about it. The kid's only 23 years old, but I guess after his performance last year, he was expecting something in the millions. The Brewers said, how about 1 year, $600,000 to $70,000? And that's what he's getting. Not too happy, but I guarantee it, if Fielder puts up those same numbers again, he's going to be hitting the 9-digit mark. Alright, and now we got more hyped up news from the media. We can thank the media for this about Yankee Country and Red Sox Nation, about Epstein calling out the bad apples from a few years ago, and now Hank Steinbrenner, who's already made more comments in like 2 weeks than George Steinbrenner has done in damn near 40 years of his reign. We all know Hank Steinbrenner said, Red Sox Nation, what is this shit? And he said that a couple days ago. Of course, they bleeped it out, but this is unedited video, so I'm going to go ahead and say the word. But he has been offered an olive branch, well, not a literal olive branch, but like a peace treaty by the Red Sox, and Steinbrenner said, no, we're going to beat you this year. So we'll see what goes on from there. Anything else in the news today? Oh yeah, let's take a look at this. We got Rumor Central. The Giants are keeping an eye on third baseman Joe Crede, and on Sox baseman Joe Crede. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't think anything's going to happen, and if it does, then well, good for the Giants. It's not going to help them much at all, and it'll just be a worse-off situation for the Sox. Alright, we got tomorrow's game coming up. No, not tomorrow's game. We've actually got quite a few games. 2 split squads. Both the Dodgers and the Nationals are playing split squad, and they're actually playing against each other. First game is going to be at 1:05 p.m. The second game is going to be at 7:05 p.m. We also have the Indians and Reds. Tigers will take on the Astros. Twins and the Devil Rays. The Yankees and the Blue Jays. Mets and Marlins. Phillies against the Braves. Pirates against the Red Sox. Cardinals and Orioles. All those games are at 1:05 p.m. Eastern. Angels and White Sox. Diamondbacks, Rangers. Royals against the Rockies, Brewers and Cubs, Mariners, Athletics, and the Giants will take on the Padres. Those games are at 3:05 p.m. Eastern. We're going to go ahead and move into trivia. We're running out of time here. Yesterday I asked you who is the only pitcher to pitch a perfect game and collect 2,000 career hits. And the first correct answer was from Enter Sandman 42. He won Max Roots, and his guess was John Montgomery Ward. That is correct. And he is also now in the running for a free replica autographed baseball of the team of his choice. And today's question is, who is the only man to strike out 300 batters and win 30 games in the same season? If you think you know that answer, send me a message through my profile. You can guess as many times as you need to. And the winner will be announced in tomorrow's show along with the correct answer and receive 5 free Roots and in the running for the baseball. Alright, this has been a great time with you guys. We will be on here again tomorrow around 8 o'clock. And I'm going to be a little biased here. Go Yankees. You all have a good one.